Got some big news for Palantir stock investors as the company's management team revealed some of the insights about the business and why it's succeeding so masterfully in recent quarters. So I'll share with you those details and what it could mean for Palantir stock investors in this video here. Let's get into it.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
So Palantir continues its success with the U.S. military, signing some notable deals with the U.S. Army, extending its long-standing partnership with the Army Vantage capability in support of the Army data platform for up to 4 years. Now, Palantir has been talking about this for a couple of years now, and I've agreed with this sentiment in that the U.S. Army spends a considerably large percentage of its budget on hardware, missiles, trucks, tanks, planes, carriers, and a notably small percentage of its budget on software. And Palantir expects that the budget for software will increase to become a larger percentage of the overall military budget. And I tend to agree with that statement given how much more valuable software is becoming, implementing artificial intelligence. I'm seeing some evidence from recent battles, recent wars, that the software, the AI, is becoming increasingly more important on the battlefield. And so the military is taking notice and giving Palantir an increasing share of the budget, and Palantir continues to deliver, and the military keeps going back to Palantir, and they wouldn't do that unless Palantir was successful in delivering the value, and so they keep going back because they are the best in class in this category. So another reason Palantir is finding success is that the AIP, which is one of their newer services, is making unstructured data accessible, allowing businesses to quickly attack problems previously deemed too complex. And for most businesses, especially small businesses, their data is primarily unstructured, right? Most small businesses, they don't have a data analyst to go in there and clean up all their data, organize their data, put it into files that makes it more accessible, more readable, and discernible, so that you can take that data, gain insights from that data, and make decisions based on those insights that deliver value. So if Palantir can do that for businesses, especially as it can be more effective and thereby broaden its reach, right now Palantir is primarily only available to businesses at the very, very large scale, right? Businesses that are generating hundreds of millions, if tens of millions or hundreds of millions in revenue every year, because its services are so expensive that it won't make sense for a small business that only generates, let's say, $500,000 in annual revenue. The payment for Palantir would be so much more than maybe your entire budget for the year on all your costs. So for that reason, as Palantir gets better at delivering its value, it can access more businesses as customers because of the value it adds. It's definitely the best in class at doing this precise thing, at taking unstructured data and putting it into a form where businesses can gain insights and then take those insights and make decisions that improve the performance of the business, either increasing revenue or decreasing cost or decreasing risks or increasing competitive advantages. In whatever shape or form that the opportunities are found, they deliver value to businesses, and therefore that's what's driving demand for Palantir services. So Palantir believes that to capture the productive value of AI, you need an intermediate representation of your enterprise that AI can actually interact with. How do you allocate inventory, onboard customers, process claims, call for prior authorization, and similar activities? So in other words, what Palantir is saying here is just accessing OpenAI's ChatGPT on its own It's valuable to be sure, it's helpful to be sure, but to get the most out of it, you need to integrate the large language model with your business. You need to give it your data. You need to give it all of the things that your business does. What are you in business for? What are the products you're offering? What are the services you're offering? What are the inputs to those services? What are the inputs to those products? And how do you go about producing them? What's the cost for production? What's the price you receive for sales? All of that information, if it can be fed into the large language model, the artificial intelligence, then when you interact with it, it can be more valuable because the AI will have that proprietary data that is specific to your company, and it can retrieve that data to answer questions that you might have, like how many widgets should I produce this holiday season? How many do I think I can sell during the holiday season? Should I hire 4 new people or should I hire 2 new people? Should I launch this new product or should I continue with the existing product line? These are the types of questions that a business owner might have. And as you can imagine, ChatGPT wouldn't be able to answer those questions very effectively unless it had all of the data from your specific business, right? How would it know what your business sales and costs and demand for your products, et cetera, unless it had history of your products and services? And so this is what Palantir helps businesses to do. And they talk about users going from performing the workflow to supervising an army of agents, teaching them how to handle edge cases and reducing dwell time or downtime. So that's another valuable aspect of what Palantir can offer for businesses. Instead of having, let's say, 10 customer service agents, you can have one supervisor, and then you can deploy 10 artificial intelligence agents to handle all of your customer service queries. And then in those rare cases where the AI cannot answer the customer query effectively, you have the human in there looped into the workflow to answer that unique case. And then once the human answers that specific unique case, the AI will learn from that. And then from that point forward, the AI can solve that particular problem as well. So the human will be there to train the AI to improve the performance and thereby improving both sides of the equation for a business, all simultaneously increasing the value to customers because the AI has more capability to be a better customer service agent because it can hold more information than a human can in that amount of time, right? To train a human to be a really good customer service agent would take a pretty long time to get indoctrinated about the company and all its data and its history, etc., right? But an AI can be trained for much lower cost and less time. And then you can upgrade that as time goes on and all of that. So better customer value, lower cost to business, win-win situation. And AI is helping to facilitate that. Specifically, Palantir is helping enterprises with these kinds of opportunities to enhance their business, improve value, lower cost. And of course, businesses would be willing to pay Palantir for these kinds of solutions. Hey everyone, I'm excited to announce that my book is finally available for sale. I've been working on it for more than a year now, so I'm really excited to finally share this with you now. It goes through my framework for evaluating stocks. Some of you often ask why I like this stock or why I like the other stock, and this framework provides you the things that I look at when I'm evaluating stocks. I've added the link in the description below.